right? So we will discuss about the working principle of automatic voltage regulator. So first of all, we will see the working principle of automatic voltage regulator. So uh, okay. So when we are talking about automatic voltage regulator, so we can say it's a herd of devices, and we are saying that it is a power conditioners or power stabilizers. So whenever the voltage increases, so automatically it will just cut this one down. So the typical power conditioner, when we are saying that is automatic voltage regulator, it is combined with one or more power quality capabilities. It is having a surge suppression, then short circuit protection, circuit breaker is there. So then line noise reduction, then phase-to-phase voltage balancing, then harmonic filtering, etc. We are having there, and the power conditioner they are having typically it's of a low voltage, and the voltage is less than 600 volt. Applications and in general, when we are talking about the automatic voltage regulator, so it's a device and it is designed to regulate voltage. Okay, it is a device and that is designed to regulate voltage automatically. So that is to take fluctuating voltage level, and then whenever the fluctuations will be there, then it is turning it into the constant voltage level. So automatically voltage regulating now. So this is the diagram shown here. So now, what is the working principle of automatic voltage regulator? Right. So when we are talking about the automatic voltage regulator, so the voltage regulator, so it's an adjustment device and which control the generator output voltage. And we are controlling it in a specified limit or specified range. Okay, so automatically, because automatic voltage regulator when we are talking about, so its function is automatically controlled. Whatever the voltage which is generated in a generator, and then it is keeping it constant. So whenever the rotating speed of the generator changes, so to prevent the generator voltage from being too much high, to it will just burn the electrical equipment and also cause the battery to overcharge. So at that time, it prevents the generator voltage from being too low and resulting in malfunctioning of the electrical equipment and the insufficient battery charge. So when we're talking about the voltage regulator, so automatically the voltage regulator automatically it's adjusting it now. So voltage regulator is an adjustment device which controls the generator output, and we are controlling it to specify range. Automatically, it is controlling the generator voltage and keeping it a constant whenever the rotating speed of the generator changes. So as to prevent the generator voltage from too much high, and when the voltage will become too much high, it will just burn the electrical equipment, and obviously, and it will cause the battery to overcharge. So at the same time, it prevents the generator voltage from being too low, resulting in the malfunctioning of electrical equipment and insufficient battery charge. So since when we are talking about the transformation ratio of the generator to engine is fixed, whenever this transmission ratio and of the generator to the engine is fixed, the speed of the generator will change with the change of engine speed. Okay, and the power supply of the generator to the electric equipment and charging to battery both requires its voltage to be stable. So it is necessary to adjust the output voltage of the generator if the voltage is kept at a certain value basically. So synchronous generator, when we are talking about synchronous, so synchronous generator, when we are talking, so the basic principle of synchronous motor or this one it's not what I would say this self-starting. So we are giving excitation by a Courtney motor or by external means. So whenever it is coming to its synchronous field, then we are giving the supply and the magnetic locking will be there. That is the basic principle of synchronous generator. So when we're talking about the synchronous generator, it regulates and it maintains the synchronous generator voltage at a predetermined value or changes the terminal voltage as planned. So we have a terminal voltage over there. Okay, whenever the terminal voltage or the reactive power of the synchronous motor change, so output of current of the exciter is automatically controlled, and it is controlling according to the corresponding feedback signal we are giving to achieve the purpose of automatically regulating the terminal voltage or reactive power of the synchronous motor. So according to the working principle, the voltage regulator of alternator, we are dividing into contact type regulator, then transistor type regulator, then IC regulator or integrated circuit regulator. Then we have a computer controlled regulator, right? So we'll discuss it one by one now, right? So here, according to the working principle, whatever the working principle is there, the voltage regulator of alternator is divided into contact type voltage regulator. So contact type voltage regulator, obviously from the word, the contact type voltage regulator was applied earlier. The regulator contact, that is vibration frequency is slow. So there is a mechanical inertia and the electromagnetic inertia. Voltage regulation accuracy is slow. So contact easy to generate sparks. So that's why we are saying a contact type here voltage regulator. So contact is easy to generate sparks, large radio interference, poor reliability, a short life, now has eliminator. Then we have transistor regulator. So when we are talking about the transistor regulator, so because semiconductor devices or semiconductor technology, we are having a silicon, we are having what I would say this germanium or silicon we are using as a semiconductor material, or gallium arsenide we are not using because the cost is too much. So whatever the development that comes in the semiconductor technology, so transistor regulator is we are adopting. So advantages of this one transistor regulator. So it's a high switching frequency of triode. So no spark will be there. High adjusting precision will be there because of its lightweight, small volume, and having a long life. So it is highly reliable and small radio interferences and so on. So now we are using widely this one used in a medium or a low grade car model. Then obviously IC regulator, so integrated circuits now. So now, in addition to the advantages of transistor regulator, the IC we are using has a very small, ultra small size, and we are embedding everything on a single chip now. So it is having an ultra small size and installed under inside a generator. So also known as a built-in regulator. So which reduces the external wiring. So there is no need of external wiring over there. So because it is what I'm saying on a single chip, so it will reduce the external wiring and also improve the cooling effect. Okay, so it is now we are using in as antenna or Audi and other car models. We are using this one now. Then the computer controlled regulator. Okay, so after that, this one total load, right? So after total load of the system is measured, and we are measuring it by electric load detector. So we are giving a signal and we are sending it to the generator, computer, and then generator voltage regulator is controlled by an engine computer. And the magnetic field circuit is turned on and off in a timely manner. We are giving a time duration, so it is on and off by a timely manner. So thereby reliability ensuring the normal operation of electrical system. The battery is fully charged and can reduce the engine load and improve fuel economy. So such regulators we are using in the car generators such as Shanghai Voigt and Gauzhou Honda, right? Then the speed of the diesel generator, it increases, and and the receiving force of the piston, okay, that is connected to the rod and the crankshaft changes greatly when the throttle is hit. So causing what it will cause, causing a severe impact and easily damaging the machine, right? So these are the things which we have over there. Okay, so we will just rebrush this one now. So what is voltage? What behind the what is the principle behind voltage regulator? Automatic voltage regulator. Name indicates it's automatically regulating the voltage. Okay, so here automatic voltage regulator, we are saying that it is a it is a heart of these devices. We are often saying the power conditioner or the power stabilizer. So typical power conditioner, we are saying the automatic voltage regulator. We are combining one or more power quality capabilities like surge separation or short circuit protection. We are providing a circuit breaker over there, light noise reduction, then face-to-face voltage balancing will be there, harmonic filtering. So in general, when we are saying automatic voltage, so it is a device that is designed to regulate the voltage automatically. Whenever the fluctuation will be there in fluctuation is there, then automatically it will just control it. Okay, this is the pictorial view of this one automatic voltage regulator. So automatic voltage, as the name, so it will just control the generator output voltage. It is specify automatic range and function automatically. It will control the generator voltage and keeping it into a constant now. Okay. So whatever the transmission, since the transmission ratio of generator of an engine we are fixing, so speed of the generator will change and it will change the engine speed too. So power supply of the generator to the electrical equipment and charging to the battery, both require that its voltage to be stable. So it is necessary to adjust uh, the output voltage of the generator if the voltage is kept at a certain value, basically. So synchronous generator also, okay, it will just regulate generator regulator that maintains the constant generator voltage at a predetermined value or changes the terminal voltage as planned. So whenever the terminal voltage, when the terminal voltage or reactive power of this one synchronous uh, motor, when it is changing the output, it is excited, it automatically controlled according to the whatever the corresponding feedback signal we are giving, and we will achieve the purpose of automatically regulating the terminal voltage or reactive power of the synchronous motor. Then according to the working principle, so voltage regulator, we have already discussed about a contact type voltage regulator, that resistor regulator, right? Then ICs. Okay, so these are the this one things we have to study. So in the next class, we will just do the static voltage automatic regulator compensators. Okay, so thank you very much.